Hey everyone, I'm here to introduce our submission on alloDataR. So what you can think of this is it's basically an R package for handling and processing blockchain data that comes from the Allo protocol. I'll be fairly quick here. Let's get started. So first things first, this is the README on our GitHub. You'll note you need to install it from GitHub using this command. It's not currently on CRAN, so fairly straightforward to do so just with this one command here. Essentially, the indexer, it sort of has the following structure. So it depends on the Allo contracts themselves. And then these are sort of the different index data that you get retrieved from the tool. So the R package, essentially what it's doing is it makes it available in R for processing, but also for exporting as a CSV download. So makes things a little bit more convenient. Now, I want to emphasize there's sort of two primary pieces of functionality here. That's both the pulling of the data from the Allo protocol and also the exporting of the data. So I'm going to talk a little bit about both. Pulling data, essentially the R package contains the code that performs the process of pulling that data, parsing that data, making it easy to operate on. So just to give you an example, roundDF, that basically will get you a rounds data frame across all chains. You can kind of see it here. I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see that structure. So, much easier for an R user to process given that it's in a data frame structure that they're more familiar with. And we tried to kind of keep that consistent for the other functions. So projects data frame, the contributions data, so chain project data, on votes as well. So you can see the voting data. And then basically, project-wise contribution across all chains. So that has a lot of the data there. And then the full contributions data across all chains. So a very similar structure, basically different functions that allow you to pull that data into a data frame and then do downstream processing as needed. So that's the pulling functionality. Now, it also gives you the option to export the data that you've pulled and basically use it in other tools. So we provide a little bit of information on that. There, you can do it for any of the data frames that you've seen up above. But basically, when you pull your data, you can now export it automatically as a CSV using the built-in CSV writing functionality that R provides. And you can do that for any of what we saw above. So basically, you get all your data in a really easy to process format that can be used in downstream functionality. Okay, and that's our submission. So we really hope you like it. We hope it'll make it easier to pull that data, process that data, analyze that data, and sort of do downstream tasks that would otherwise be a little bit more challenging, without strong experience in working with blockchain data. This wrapper kind of opens up the data and the processing of that data to a wider community of users, and we really hope you enjoy. If you have any questions or suggestions, just drop them in the comments of the video, or send it to us separately, and we'd be happy to kind of take a look and see if we can improve this further. Thanks a lot, everyone.